Hello and welcome back to the series. We left at the editor configuring the entire PAX4 message ingestion endpoint, and now the endpoint has been sent to the approver for their review and approval. So I'm just going to log in with the approver's ID. And I'm going to go to the dynamic event monitoring. And here I can see I have the PAX4 configuration. It is under review, and yeah, I'm just going to view the details. I can see the configurations, the initial schema generations that the editor had done. I can click on next, and I can view the mappings that have also been configured. And then again, I can click on next. I can view the functions which have been added, and I can also run a dry run of my own. I'm going to input it. I'm going to run the simulation. So yeah, the approver is satisfied now with the results of the simulation, and they're just going to click on next, and they're going to view the final summary of the configuration for the PAX4 message. They're going to view the transformed payload and schema. They can see the field mappings and functions, and they can either reject it or they can approve it. So I'm going to approve it for now. Yeah. All right, perfect. So the status has been changed to approved, and this would now be present in the bucket of the exporter. So let's quickly log in to the exporter role. Okay. So I'm logged in with the exporter role. I'll go into my DEMS list, and I can see that this is the approved one that is present. And I can either view all of the configurations like the approver did before, but I'm going to skip that, and I'm going to directly just export the configuration to SFTP. Perfect. So I get the success message, and now I'm going to switch to the UAT environment, which is our target environment, and I'm going to log in with the with the publisher's ID, and the publisher would be able to see the exported items from dev environment, and they'll be able to import and also deploy them. So let's go ahead with that. Yeah, so as you can see, this is the exported items module here. Whatever the exporter had exported from the dev environment, all of those jobs would be ready here. So there are 3 tabs. One is for DEMS, one's for the cron jobs and enrichment data jobs. So since we did create a connection for DEMS, so I'm going to stay in this tab for now. I can see that the PAX4 configuration is present here. I can see the creation date and time. And in my actions, I'm simply going to view the overview of whatever configuration had been done, and I can simply just deploy it as a confirmation message. And yeah, the configuration has been published successfully. What this means is that if a message now of the format of transaction type PAX4 comes in from some DFSP, it will be accepted in like through DEMS because we have configured it now. Whereas previously, if a foreign message like PAX4 had come in, DEMS would not be able to receive it. It would have rejected it because we don't really have a format for it to adhere to in Tazama currently. Now we have quite easily configured a PAX4 message. And I'm going to go back to my dashboard. Still in the UAT environment, I can go into the DEMS module, and I can also see that the configuration that I had received is now deployed. Yeah, and it's ready to view at any time. Yeah, so this is the one running on production right now. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you and for sticking around with the journey of successfully creating and deploying a PAX4 endpoint.